The Navy is now pushing the Littoral combat ships out into the Pacific in force after more than a decade of stops and starts and studies. Today, there are two LCS deployed to the Western Pacific, USS Tulsa, LCS-16, and USS Charleston, LCS-18. By the end of the year, there will be 4, and by the end of 2022 there could be 8, the commander of the U.S. Japan-based 7th Fleet said on Thursday. A decade ago, the Independence and Freedom LCS variants were designed to be low-draft, high-speed ships that would swap out a series of mission packages aligned to mine countermeasures, surface warfare, or anti-submarine warfare missions. However, delays in developing and fielding the mission packages on both classes have forced the Navy to rethink how it operates the LCS forward. For starters, MERS is pushing the Singapore-based platforms to do more with the Marines and their emerging Expeditionary Advanced Base Operations concept. That is, LCS, Upfront Combat Mission, as a naval, surface warfare, platform largely in support of the Marines in the Expeditionary Advanced Base world, MERS said. It's a great high-speed connector. It's got a big flight deck, big mission bay. To that end, USS Gabrielle Giffords, LCS-10, left San Diego in 2019 for the 7th Fleet with a variant of the surface warfare SUW package that marries up twin 30mm cannons and a 57mm main deck gun with 8 anti-ship naval strike missiles. The Navy pushed to add the over-the-horizon anti-ship missile to make the Independence-class hulls headed to the Pacific more relevant against a peer threat. I've gotten great support from U.S. Pacific Fleet on making sure every LCS comes out here with the Naval Strike Missile, MERS said. With Giffords' deployment with the Naval Strike Missile, LCS may have finally found its groove in the Western Pacific, MERS said. We'll always be operating in and around the archipelagos, probably Ryukyus, the Philippines, and areas into the Philippine Sea behind it. It turns out it is highly survivable and highly effective when operating in the environment it was built for, MERS said. Defense officials familiar with the deployment told USNI News the People's Liberation Army Navy paid particular attention to the Independence-class ships when they operated in the South China Sea.